This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. Color symbolism plays a vital role in Francis Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. The author uses various colors to accentuate different aspects of life in the United States in the 1920s. In particular, a great deal of attention is paid to representing differences in social status while emphasizing richness and prosperity with the help of gold and silver. Although the color palette presented in Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby is rich, the problem of differing social status is most vividly described in the novel through the use of golden and silver colors that stand for wealth, success, the Golden Age, and the American dream. Symbols of wealth in The Great Gatsby. From his first days in the city, Nick Carraway begins to associate life in New York with gold and money. Carraway plans to spend his time reading banking and credit and investment securities, and these books stand on his shelf in red and gold like new money from the mint, promising to unfold the shining secrets. When Carraway comes to Tom Buchanan's house, he also associates the mansion with prosperity and success while noting that its French windows glow with reflected gold. Thus, Fitzgerald represents Carraway as a person of lower social status than Buchanan, but also as someone who wants to achieve success in his life and learn the secrets of the bond business. When Fitzgerald tells the reader about J. Gatsby, the use of gold and silver adds to Gatsby's image as a prosperous man and a person who represents the wealthiest class of the Golden Age in the United States. Indeed, when Carraway sees a silhouette of his neighbor for the first time, Gatsby is standing with his hands in his pockets regarding the silver pepper of the stars. Silver is also used in the novel to accentuate the unique sparkle of the moon in New York. A silver curve of the moon hovered already in the western sky. The silver shining of the moon and stars are also associated with the sparkling jewelry worn by women from the upper classes of society and only dreamt of by poorer people. Gatsby uses silver and gold to emphasize his status and add gloss to his image and appearance. When he prepares for his date with Daisy, he chooses a white flannel suit, silver shirt, and gold-colored tie. He wants to draw Daisy's and the public's attention to his wealth. This intention can be observed even in Gatsby's parties, which are so glamorous and showy that turkeys are bewitched to a dark gold. Moreover, the author describes Gatsby's house as a luxurious mansion, and the man's bedroom, though the simplest in the house, is also full of gold. From this point, gold and money help Gatsby distinguish himself from the other people around him. His wealth is accentuated so vividly that no one can doubt Gatsby's success and status in New York. However, not only Tom Buchanan and J. Gatsby are represented as having a high social status, Jordan Baker and Daisy Buchanan are other characters who have wealth and status in line with these two men. Fitzgerald refers to Jordan as having a slender golden arm and a golden shoulder. The accentuation of this color is necessary to demonstrate her status as a rich professional golfer and celebrity in New York social circles. It is significant to note that Fitzgerald uses both silver and gold to present his visions of Jordan and Daisy. In this way, both women are associated with silver idols. At the same time, these wealthy women seem to shine in their high social circles like gold. From this perspective, much attention is paid to accentuating the difference between other women and Daisy, who is the golden girl with a voice full of money. Thus, Daisy's high status is presented as an inherited feature that is reflected in her appearance and all of her actions, as well as in her voice. These details are important because they highlight a critical difference between Daisy and Gatsby. Even though Gatsby has a high social status today, he has no such voice, and his silver shirts are only outer covers that are typical of the Golden Age. The conflict between Daisy's and Gatsby's statuses is also observed with reference to Fitzgerald's representation of Daisy's memories of the sounds of saxophones. When the characters return from their thoughts to reality, they observe that the house becomes filled with gray-turning, gold-turning light. This combination of gray and gold, as well as dust and shining, demonstrates the contrast between the glamorous cover of Gatsby's life and reality. Conclusion. Despite the fact that Fitzgerald uses many colors in his writing, gold and silver seem to play a unique role in the author's palette. The distance between the rich and the poor in 1920s America is accentuated with the help of some colorful strokes. Indeed, Fitzgerald uses the expressive combination of colors to demonstrate differences in the characters' statuses, as gold and silver represent their natural wealth and their attempts to give off an impression of success. Did you like this silver and gold color symbolism in the Great Gatsby sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the free database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs, without even having to register.